I am here today with Jan-Henrik Andersson, who is the Chief Commercial Officer and Chief IT Officer at Munich Airport. So firstly, congratulations on your win. The Digital Transformation Award honours airports who have embraced digital innovation to enhance safety, capacity, efficiency, and environmental sustainability, implementing cutting-edge solutions aligned with the SESAR joint undertaking's vision of making European airspace the most efficient and eco-friendly in the world. So, what does winning mean to Munich Airport?
A lot, and thank you so much. Winning this Digital Transformation Award is a tremendous honor for us. It truly means a lot for anyone, and there were multiples involved. It's a true team effort, so congratulations is towards the entire team back at Munich Airport, the least to me. The recognition, I think, is a testament for all the hard work and dedication for the entire teams that was laid out. And speaking on behalf of the entire board, Thomas, Joost, myself, just me being in charge of digital and commercial, it's really an honor to be here today at this stage and to receive the award. And this includes, and I'd like to address this to the wider audience back at Munich Airport, among others, the digital community, 80 people, the digital and the IT teams that we have, but also all the forward thinkers, the edgy people we have that made this success possible and to be here receiving today in our business unit. The management support, actually allowing people to be unconventional and stepping out of their comfort zone and enabling this transformation. I think the award signifies that we are on track with our strategy, that we are on track with our ambitious goals. It underscores our role as one of the leaders in this industry, and we are extremely proud to be able to further contribute towards technology and sustainability that have to go hand in hand, ensuring that there's a fantastic customer experience, but also there's a positive impact towards our future and environment.
I think it's really lovely, and I think you're totally right that it's a collaborative effort, but what's really lovely is how much you acknowledge that and all of your staff who have contributed to it. So now I want to talk a little bit about what the judges enjoyed most about your application. You submitted a number of your innovative solutions, including your use of service robots and AI for turnaround management, which significantly enhanced passenger experience and operational efficiency. So can you tell me a bit more about how these technologies were developed and the impact they've had on both passengers and operations?
Let's start with the example of service robots. And automation and robotics are a key cornerstone for a lot of areas within Munich Airport. So we have established a real service robot, which is a nice use case because, like you said, you wow actually customers. We have been testing this in Terminal 2, which is our prestige terminal, and we called it Jeeves. It's a snack bot. It drives, and it can be stopped, and you can consume. You can buy some drinks, hot and cold drinks, some bars, some Snickers, whatever. So it's really enhancing the customer experience. But next to this robotics for services, we also have a joint initiative on Autobots, which are assisting for the passenger experience further. On top of this, we have cleaning robots. So I could go on and on. So robotics, obviously, in various exposures are a hotspot for us, enhancing passenger experience, guest experience, but also offering additional self-service options. So it's also about efficiency and lower cost. And I think what I recall from Jeeves was a very nice setup, a dress in the Oktoberfest style, so with a short leather trousers, so Lederhose. But also, and you talked about the realm of operational experience, we are not stopping there. So spearheading some numerous robots projects, being it in the cargo space, or the collaboration which we have with the Fraunhofer Institute, or other robotics initiatives in perimeter security. So driving around our ring fencing, 43 kilometers, so quite long. Our approach there, being it customer experience or operational efficiency, always follows a very stringent approach. Test, measure, learn. Very simple, yeah? So if it works, we scale. If we fail, which is not a catastrophe, actually you learn more from your failures than actually from your successes, we stop or we right set. And I think what is a common denominator as well, and you stressed the collaborative aspect, we do this jointly with a lot of partners, being it airline partners or other suppliers, other partners at the campus. So a lot of startups, but also brick and mortar companies helping us to really drive airport innovation further.
So can you tell me more about how your premium innovation hub fits into the broader strategy of Munich Airport and the benefits of such a ground-up approach?
We are not alone out there. There are lovely other airports, even hub airports. So we decided at our USP, our unique selling proposition, to really stress premium and innovation within our network with Star Alliance and our dear aviation partner Lufthansa. So our digital transformation is very hardwired into our overall strategy with Lufthansa together for, we call it MUC, Munich 2030, or even going beyond to 2045. So it's designed on purpose to actually propel us as a hub into the area of enhancing resilience, enabling sustainable growth, which are two integral parts of our strategy, and also the Premium Innovation Hub actually is the tagline for big parts of our strategy. So this initiative includes new organizational setups, and I talked about the digital community. We went an extraordinary effort to cross silos and to actually, with some kind of matrix approach, to drag a lot of potential and capabilities into, I think, a group more than 80 people now, with the digital community. And the commencements of large-scale IT investments and modernization, which is the enabling factor for allowing us to be digital and innovative. So we follow the principle, if we do something, we do it right, and we think big. Another prime example, I think, which you can find in terms of our commitment, Munich Airport, towards innovation, is our Lab Campus initiative. We consider us primarily, yes, as an airport operator, but we have 35,000 people. We have more than 400 companies actually residing on our premises, and Lab Campus is a melting pot where actually innovation happens, where different types of industries come together and you find elements of automation, robotics, security, and also mobility. And intermodality is a very important topic for us. So we have established an internal digital ecosystem with a lot of collaboration, again, yeah? And the digital community is actually materializing this. So it's about transforming also the way we work. Because we believe the more we digitalize and benefit as our biggest asset we have, which is our staff, the more our guests, i.e. passengers, will benefit from. So it's a mutual interest to actually advance and step up also as an employed company to be recruiting new talents, but also maintaining, by education, existing staff.
There's no doubt that ambitious digital transformation plans come with challenges of their own.
Oh, yeah.
So can you tell me more about any difficulties you face, such as replacing old technology or demonstrating project value to senior leadership, the ones that hold the purse strings, and how you've overcome them?
Right. I mean, there are, and there will be, obstacles. Whenever you change, whenever you drive transformation, digitalization, automation, you will have to cope with obstacles. And I think we found a way through by a threefold approach. And let me disclose this. So I stress the importance of having a modern architecture IT-wise. I think we had a lot of proprietary system, a lot of self-developed, rather end-to-life systems, which we had to scale up and replacing it with a modern infrastructure, which is the foundational layer to actually be enabled to think about digitalization and automation, which touches areas of operational efficiency, but also forecasting accuracy. Yeah? Other components would be pioneering our AODB solutions. We are pretty proud. We have one of the latest fashion systems in place. We just hooked up with Earhart, which is by Smarter Airports, which is really a competitive edge for us. So the solutions plays a critical role in terms of our modernizing efforts. And replacing the proprietary system was a necessity, but it's one of the best investments. So get the foundation right. Secondly, I think we have a rather complex business model. We have a lot of vertical integrations. We have a lot of subsidiaries. We work, and thanks God, a lot in collaborative approaches. But it was some kind of challenge to find a common denominator. What's the sweet spot for everyone being engaged? And we spend, and there's this white statement, if you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail. So we did our homework. And I think this pays credit to a lot of capabilities also within our group, but also with our partners. So it was a mutual beneficial exchange of ideas. So implementing cross-functional teams and co-creating and collaborating was the second element to overcome egos, but also, let's say, hesitance and legacy within the organization. And thirdly, I'd like to mention that the internal resistance you won't fight and solve with technical possibilities. Technical possibilities, technical advancements never is the showstopper. What really has to happen that you put a lot of effort, and we touch base on our staff, our biggest asset, almost 9,000 people who are bringing the shine to Munich Airport. We put a lot of effort into change management, explaining why we do things. So reaching out hands and really making clear to everyone why this is a better way to actually work in the future. So in summary, I think we overcome challenges, the three, but there are more, and there will be more, with investing into technology, with fostering a true collaboration, and also emphasizing the change management aspect, the transformation that has to happen mindset-wise.
You're a long-time member of the CSAR joint undertaking. It's a mark of your commitment to the European-wide aviation innovation and advancing the vision of the single European sky. How do you see the role of CSAR joint undertaking in shaping the future of air traffic management across Europe?
Fundamental role. And we are so proud of having been a founding member of CSAR joint undertaking, like you just said. And I think this has been more than 10 years ago with the first use cases as well. And I think this long-standing commitment reflects really our belief that CSAR's sustainable air transportation system is something that really shakes and drives and shapes the industry. And we are proud and privileged to be part of this. So I think this represents the cornerstone of the future of the entire navigation space. Any ANSP, I think, is affected by the findings and the solutions we jointly developed. So delivering towards one digital European sky throughout CSAR is a crucial element for us, and we are very happy and we will continue to further support.
It is clear that you have a history of great collaboration from the CSAR joint undertaking to your co-innovation with Lufthansa. Yeah. So how does partnership with stakeholders influence your approach to digital transformation and strengthen your entire ecosystem?
I think partnership for us provides access to wealth, provides access to experience, provides access to resources that we as an airport, even though 44 million pax, strong also in the meantime, back again to some good financial performance, we have limited funds. On our own, we couldn't do. So therefore, smart partnership really leverage and sharing insights, learning from each other, co-creating solution actually is more fun to do it on our own. So I think strong partnership, align our digital transformation journey. They shape and contribute towards a broader industry trend, and thus allows us to create more harmonization, more standards, which are beneficial for any other one as well. So I think learning from collective advancements is something that is hardwired into our DNA, and I truly believe we are much more efficient and effective by doing so.
In what ways has participation in CSAR projects influenced Munich Airport's approach to innovation, particularly in areas like automation, sustainability, and again, stakeholder collaboration?
The Follow the Greens approach. I think this was really a groundbreaking initiative beginning to test really novel ground guidance systems, for involved stakeholders. It was more than a decade ago, and it still holds true. So the objective was obviously to optimize and harmonize traffic management, which I think all of us can be extremely proud because we managed to do so. So integrating ground radar, electronic flight strips, just to stress out two components, but also unified touch screens, which are still working as we talk. It's a green center line that pilots are using for guiding their aircraft. I think these are just a few examples that this, following the green initiative, really brought to life, and I think we are extremely proud of having been participating and still having been shaping the industry by doing so.
Going back to the Digital Transformation Award itself, recognitions like the Digital Transformation Award really help shape the narrative about what's possible in the aviation industry. How did you find the entire process from application to receiving your award on stage, and how did receiving this award for the first time push you to reflect on your own achievements?
That was quite a journey, and thank you so much for actually imposing us and pinpointing throughout your process of application, because that was an opportunity for us to go very thoroughly again and evaluate, did we really create some digital transformation, and what was the value for anyone involved? So I think the reflection itself was another dimension of learning, which I really asked anyone to be involved of having to outline the impact. So very, very good takeaway. With regards to receiving this, I mean, that is an honor. It's a privilege. I'm extremely so proud about the entire team. So being on stage, the moment of immense pride, and you can still see from my face smiling, it was a recognition really for all the hard work, the dedication, the collaboration. So yeah, I think anyone, if I'm bringing that home, will be extremely happy. And again, it reinforces our commitment to really contribute towards our industry. Munich Airport might have done something now, but I think all of us are encouraged to reach out further and to actively go new ways and collaborate even further and beyond with regards to digitalization. We just contributed a very small step.
Could you give us a sneak peek of what we can expect in the future from Munich Airport, and any advice you'd have for airports really beginning their own digital transformation journey?
We, Munich Airport, me, myself, won't stop here. So what you can expect from us is a continuous transformation about this industry and the digital landscape. So we won't stop here, we will march on. What you can expect from us, and we went into a few examples of robotics. I think there will be plenty to come in terms of robotics, automation being integrated into operational procedures. That is definitely the future. And especially because there might be some anxiety around, it's about supporting, not replacing, it's about supporting our dear colleagues who are doing a tremendous job out there at the apron or in the belly of the plane. We will be able to ease the work, especially heavy lifters, with additional investments into automation and robotics. So it is to protect and to make this a better and safer workplace to be. But also, secondly, I think what you can expect from us is additional investments and digitalization into customer digital channels. So we want to further wow. We want to go beyond the pure transactional experience. We want to hook up with other partners to actually shine and wow beyond airport experience. Additionally, I think artificial intelligence has come to stay. That is something that will be more prominent, be more integral part of a lot of activities, being it at workplace, being it across video-based recognition or turnaround, we are testing on that, or also advanced algorithm for data accuracy and planning. So I think what I'd like to have as a recommendation or invite for others to actually follow our path, and it may sound a little bit contradictory, don't go for the first use case. Remember what I said, laying out the foundation, investing into an ecosystem, data accuracy, data definition, actually laying out a substance, a base, will accelerate any use case you will do at a later. But you need to do your homework first. So building below the surface, I think, is essential and crucial to enhance actually your digital maturity at a later. So, and the second thing I can only stress and invite, collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. So creating cross-departmental, cross-functional views, working with suppliers. I was just on stage at the afternoon talking about making frenemies. So even invite your enemies. I was talking about cybersecurity, helping you to detect vulnerability in your system and to make you more robust and resilient. Because connectivity and resilience, that's what we need for this industry.
Well, I think I can speak on behalf of ACI Europe and the CSAR joint undertaking by saying congratulations again for winning the Digital Transformation Award, and thank you so much for being here today for this interview.
Thank you. It was really fun. Thanks.